Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video for you. This video is all about how to buy NFTs on the OpenSea. So today I'm going to show you how to do it. It's actually really quite easy once you get into it. And this is a way that I use. This is my process. There are a couple different ways that you can do it and a couple different sites you can use or digital wallets you can use. But this is how I do it. So I wanted to share that with you. Please like the video if you do like it. And you can always subscribe and join the channel membership. That would be great. Lots of benefits. I have an NFT project that I'm launching soon for channel members only. So, you might want to look into that as the days go on. But right now, I'm just going to show you how you can get into it, how you can get on the OpenSea and check out some of this stuff. So let's get into it really quick. Right here, it's total setup guide, super simple. If you want to get on the OpenSea, there's basically three things that you need. You need an OpenSea account, okay? That's pretty easy, obviously. You need a MetaMask wallet, which is a digital wallet, and you need a Newton account, which is where you buy your crypto. Now, like I said, you can use different methods for this. This is my method, so I'm really sharing it with you. Let me know what you think about it at the end. Now, let's get into it. What is the OpenSea? So the OpenSea is basically a website that has NFTs. It's a marketplace for NFTs, basically. And you can go there by OpenSea.io and you can get an account there, that's for sure. And what you can do on that thing is you can actually buy NFTs of like big collections. You can launch your own NFTs. It's kind of like eBay for NFTs, slightly different, of course, with a lot more stuff going on, but that's kind of the gist of it. It's a really fantastic place where people can like buy and sell, NFTs like projects and launch big stuff. There's major ones on there that are really famous, like Bored Ape Yacht Club or World of Women, or Alien Friends right now. Those are just a couple of the top ones. There's a bunch more as well. And projects launch every day, all the time, including the project that I'll be launching. But that's what the OpenSea is in a nutshell. And what is MetaMask? MetaMask is a digital wallet. Now, this is a place that keeps your cryptocurrencies that you can use to then buy NFTs or other things like that. They're secure. They keep them safe. They're not an exchange. There are some wallets where you can actually buy cryptocurrency and you can do trading, but mostly, it's a place to store your cryptocurrency. This is where I would store my Ethereum, which is the currency that I'll use to be buying NFTs on the OpenSea specifically for this video. So that's what MetaMask is. You can sign up for that. No problem. I'll show you how to do that in just a minute. And then Newton is an exchange account. This is an account that I use. I'm in Canada, but you can use it as well. It's really great and really simple. This is where you actually buy your cryptocurrency, and you need cryptocurrency in order to, buy, NFTs on the OpenSea. That's the currency you use. And of course, you can get that currency by like trading in, any kind of real world currencies and, trading it for Ethereum or other cryptocurrencies as well. But Newton is the place that I do it because Newton actually is really easy to get money into from your bank accounts. Up in Canada here, it's hard to get money from your bank account or your credit card onto an exchange website where you can then buy, the Ethereum or cryptocurrencies. So I find Newton really easy to use, really intuitive. I'm going to show you how to use it in just a few minutes. And if you click the link down below to sign up for an account, there's a referral link there in this video. You'll actually get $25 for signing up for Newton today. That's how I signed up. Somebody sent me a link. It was great. I got $25. I actually used that money to buy some cryptocurrency. It was pretty cool. So you can do that as well with the link in the description, right? So anyway, first step you want to do, and this is the first thing you want to do when you're doing this NFT thing, is you want to get yourself a MetaMask account. So here's how you do it. You go on your phone. This is the best way to do it. Go on your mobile device and download the app from the App Store. I use an iPhone, so I went to the Apple iStore. I downloaded the app and I signed up for an account. Now, the reason you want to do it on your mobile device is because it asks you lots of security questions. It asks you to upload photos and take pictures of ID, and that is so much easier if you're doing it from a mobile device. I first tried to sign up on my, computer, on my desktop computer, and it was a real pain in the butt because I couldn't get my webcam to take clear photos enough of my IDs, and it was a nightmare. So I had to sign up on the mobile device. So I went through the pain, so you don't have to. So do that first. And then what you do is then you can log in on Google Chrome to your MetaMask account, no problem. And then you add the little web app to Chrome. It actually gets inserted in there, so that way you have like your MetaMask wallet in Google Chrome. So first thing, like I said, sign up on your mobile device, get your account all going there, go through all the security steps. It does take a little bit. I'm not going to show you all that right now. You can just follow along with that, but you will need picture ID, and it's going to give you a key code. And this key code is a series of words, and those words are like rock solid for you. Do never share them with anyone else. Don't keep them on your computer. Put them on a piece of paper somewhere, store it. That's your security. If anyone ever gets that series of words, then they can get access to your wallet and all of your crypto. So really be safe about that. And you can go through that whole process, right? So the next step you want to do is you want to get an OpenSea account itself. So this is, this is the website. You can just go to it right here, and you can actually just log in. You can create a new account, and then you'll do that. You'll have it all set up. It's going to want you to connect your wallet, right? So this is why you want to go to do this step first. Step one, get your MetaMask wallet, get it all account set up, and then log in on your Google Chrome. And then you want to go and create an OpenSea account, because you will have to connect right away. Now, the thing about this is on OpenSea, you want to do this on a computer, because you can't buy or sell NFTs on mobile devices at the moment, at least not on iPhones. You just can't. You can look at everything there, but you really have to do all of your stuff here on a desktop computer, on a laptop, that kind of thing, right? So you connect every time you open up your your OpenSea account. It will ask you to connect to your MetaMask wallet. So that's why you're doing this step 2, right? Step 3 is now you want to connect that wallet, like I said. So once you open up OpenSea, it's going to show you this little window right here, and it's going to ask you which wallet to connect to. There's obviously other choices than MetaMask. This is the one that I'm using for this video, but you would just click on this, on MetaMask right here, and it would connect. You enter your password, and then it connects right on your computer. So that's why you got to do the MetaMask first, OpenSea second. All right, so let's move on. Step 4. Now what you want to do is you want to load some, Ethereum into your MetaMask wallet. But the only way you can do that, the way that I do it, is I actually get a Newton account. So you go and you get a Newton account, and you're all signed up there as well. And that's actually the easiest step of all. It's an exchange website. You're going to have to do some security stuff as well to get your account, but this is how you do it. You basically go and you get an account. And then once you can do this, you can buy Ethereum. So here's how you can buy Ethereum. Very simple. Here's how sort of the Newton, looks. This is a screenshot of my account from before. And you can see in the top right corner right here, once you have your account all set up, you can actually just hit this little button right here. It looks like a little arrow going into a little box, and that's to add money right here. It's called adding funds. This window will pop up, and this is the best thing about Newton for me that makes it so easy over other, exchange platforms, is that you can just do it by e-transfer. So that little window, you click on that, you'll pop it right here. You'll hit the little e-transfer button. You'll click on that, and then you'll go through a very simple process of e-transferring money from your bank account into Newton. Now, I'm not going to show you all of that step because it's just pretty simple. You basically just go through the processes, and it takes a couple of hours for it to get to your account. So this isn't instantaneous. You have to wait a little bit. Sometimes it takes longer, sometimes it doesn't, but it really goes decently fast. But you do have to wait a little while for that money to get into your account. So once that money gets into your account, what you want to do is use that money to then buy some cryptocurrency. And I'm going to show you examples of this coming up in real live action. This is just the summary right here. But in your Newton account, you have this little middle button right here. You can see the top one we just used. The middle one's got the little arrows. This is called exchanging. Okay, so you can trade now. So you can trade your currency for, your Ethereum. So basically this window will pop up, and then right up here, it's got Canadian currency right there, and whatever currency you want. Could be US currency too. They accept all of that. And then down here, you would click the little drop thing, the little drop, arrow here, and you can select Ethereum, and then you can enter the amount of Canadian you want, or you can press this button right here for maximum. That'll put all of your currency into Ethereum. It'll show you how much you're going to get. And then you just hit the button down here, review trade, and then you'll basically do a trade instantaneously. And then you'll have Ethereum right here in your account, transferred over, right? So that's the simplest part. I'm going to show you this. Like I said, I'll walk through it and actually show it to you in just a few minutes. Now, check it out right here. This is how you get now the Ethereum over to your wallet. So what you have to do is you have to get your cryptocurrency first. once you have all your accounts set up, and you got to send it over to your wallet, right? And so it's pretty easy to send, but you have to make sure you do this right. There's a little button right here. It looks like a withdrawal. You click on that right here if you can see it on my screen. And then right here in the middle, it says crypto to wallet. All right. So that's the one you click. So we're going to send the crypto that you just bought over to your MetaMask wallet. You would click on that little button right there. It comes up to a window that says withdrawal. This is pretty simple right here. And you can see up here, it's Ethereum. You can choose whatever crypto you want, that your wallet supports. Here's a little note. Just make sure MetaMask supports certain kinds of cryptos. It doesn't support them all. So don't just send everything there. You have to make sure that it's on the list. That's another video for another day, but Ethereum goes great to MetaMask, no problem. So what you want to do is you need to send it to an address, kind of like you're mailing a letter. You got to send this crypto to the proper address. If you send it to the wrong place, it's going to get disappeared forever. You'll never see it again. It just disappears into the metaverse or wherever. So this is what you do. Down here, there's a little button right here, and this is where you're going to drop your address. But first, you got to go back to your MetaMask. So you just go over. If you have them on Windows up above, I'll show you in a minute how this works as well. But up here on your account in your MetaMask wallet, there's a little, this is your address, this little jumbled bunch of numbers and letters. Now, it doesn't show it all, right? And don't try to type it out, everybody, because if you make one single error, you'll lose all of your Ethereum. So you want to click this little icon right here. It's like two papers stacked together. You click on that. It copies it to your clipboard, and then you go get back to your Newton right here in your next window, and you just hit that little 2 layers of papers, it looks like, and it will paste the address right there. And then you just choose the amount that you want of Ethereum, and you hit the button down here, review withdrawal, and it will then send it over to your MetaMask account, and it'll show up right here, right? So that's basically how you do that. It's actually quite simple, right? And now it'll show that you have the Ethereum in your wallet. And like I said, I'll walk you through in just a second. This is just the summary. So the next step is to buy NFTs. So now you've set up your 3 accounts. All right. You did it with MetaMask first on your mobile phone. And then you got your OpenSea account. And then you opened up, your OpenSea account, on Google Chrome, and then you connected your wallet. You're good to go. Then you went to Newton and you bought some, cryptocurrency. And then now you sent that crypto over to your wallet. So you're all ready to buy NFTs now. You go back to the OpenSea. It says right here, every time you log into your OpenSea, it's going to ask you to do your wallet. So you just click the little MetaMask. It pops up, you just enter your password, and then you're good to go. It'll take you to your profile screen. And this is my profile right here. This is down below here would be where all your NFTs are. I've hidden a bunch. You can see right here, I have a bunch hidden. I have 92. So just not showing them all to you today, but that's where they would be. They would all be here if you had them. If you have none, it'll look just like this. That's why I'm showing you like this, because you probably don't have any at this point. And if you want to start shopping for NFTs, I like to look at the top 100. So I go up to the stats right here. I click that little button right there on the stats. It takes me to the rankings, and it shows me all the top 100s. Now you can look at this chart right here, and we'll get into it in just a sec as well. I'll show you in real time, but it shows the top ones. It shows how much volume they sold. It shows how much they've gone up and down the last 24 hours and what their price is. And it's all in Ethereum, mostly on the OpenSea, right? So that's a pretty easy way to do it, right? Once you find a project, I actually picked this one down here, World of Women Galaxy, brand new. You click on that, it'll take you to a screen, and it'll show like all the different ones you can buy. And then you hit the buy now button over here, and you can literally go in and start buying them, right? And then right here, you can also sort by rarities just down below. Once you hit the buy now, you can see that you can sort by rarities, and you can go and you can pick the one you want and click buy now. Now I'm going to show you this in all just a second here. This is going to be really fun. I'll actually take you through the actual process right here, and then you can actually see for yourself exactly what I'm talking about. So let's just go back, to our, right here to our our dashboard right here. Let's go back to our Newton account. Now you can see I have in my Newton account, we're going to theoretically, pretend that I just sent 57 Canadian dollars in by e-transfer. So we did the e-transfer part. Like I said, now I'm going to show you exactly how to go through this step. Here's my Canadian currency. You can have US currency or anything you want. It'll show all along here. If you look at all the coins that they have, these are all the different cryptocurrency coins that you can actually purchase on the Newton, on Newton, right? So you can see them all right there just by clicking that. I go back to my dashboard up there. You can see, like I said, I pressed all coins there, but I want to turn this into Ethereum. So I'm going to go over to trade right here. You can see up in the top corner, I'm going to trade. I'm clicking that button. Okay, I'm going to swap that around. So here's my Canadian at the top. I want to click here because I don't want Bitcoin. I want Ethereum. There you go. I'm clicking on that. And I'm just going to turn it all max. I'm going max into Ethereum right there. So 57 Canadian dollars. This is how much Ethereum it gets me today. I review the trade right there. There we go. I'm going to buy it right there, and bing, just like that. It's done. Success. It's been transferred. It's gone into here. There's my Ethereum. Now I want to send this over to my MetaMask wallet. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my MetaMask right here. I'm going to copy the address. I told you, here's the address right here. I'm going to copy it right here. So now the address is copied. I'm going back to my Newton now. So that address is copied on my clipboard on my computer. So I'm going to paste it in just a sec. So I'm going to withdraw some Ethereum here. I'm going to click right here, click withdraw. Now I want to go, like I said, crypto to wallet, just like I showed you in the beginning of the video. Click on that right there. Here's my Ethereum. I want to hit max right there. So I'm going to send all of my Ethereum that I have to my wallet. It's not very much, but just for today, it's good. I'm going to paste my address right in there. That's good. And then now that you can see, this has to be the proper address, and you want to make sure. Then I'm going to withdraw right there. It's going to give me a confirm. I'm going to hit that button, and boom, success. It's now being sent over to my MetaMask right there. And you can see the Ethereum is gone. It's now sent. But remember, I made sure that I hit this copy to clipboard first. I made sure I did that. So it's going to come in just a second here. So it usually takes just a couple minutes, maybe at the most. I can refresh right here. There's not much that's coming, but it shows up here in just a sec, right? So once it does, it'll pop up, and it's such a small amount. It might have already shown up, but I don't know, but it usually takes like a second. Oh, there you go. It just popped up right there. So that just popped in. So now I have this Ethereum in my wallet. Now it would be whatever amount you want to send over. Okay. I only sent a small amount just to show the example, but now it's in my MetaMask wallet. You can see these are my assets right here. So now I can go back to my World of Women. Let me just actually, I'll just leave this open. But when I went back here before, I had to connect the wallet, of course. But now I'm in here, right? Let's go to my profile right here. It doesn't show any of how much Ethereum you have. Your wallet is now connected, though. So if you do buy, this is the way it looks. So like I said, I go to the stats. I like to go to rankings. I like to check out the top 100. You can sort them too. You can see what's going on in the last 7 days. You can see what's going on in the last 24 hours. You can sort by, these ones are the going up the most, right? Like Frenzies and Tales of Whatever and Official Sakura and all these, and this changes daily by the minute. You can see the price of these over here, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to buy one of these little dudes just to show you. We got Official Sakura right here. Let's check it out. Let's see what this collection's got. This collection looks pretty cool. You can see all these different little characters right here. They got 0.069 Ethereum. Let's check out the activity. You can see 11 minutes ago, 23, 27. So people are buying it. You can see it's starting to go up. People like this one. So let's get into it right here. Now, before you get into any project, make sure you research the project, check out their website, check out their Discord server. Don't just jump in, right? You have to look and see, who's doing what, like what project looks great. So let's just hit this right here. If I want to go to one, I want to sort by ones that I can buy. So I hit the buy now. The buy now shows me all the ones that I can buy right now. And you can see if I hover over each one, it just says I can buy if I want. So, I'm going to pick one that I think looks pretty cool. This one looks pretty cool. Let's go for this one right here. Now you can check down here the properties. You can see like which one's rare and which one isn't rare, like red, casual jacket. You can see like blue long hair, 2% have this blue long hair. And if I actually just go back right here, I'll show you right here. If you want to sort, you can actually look right here in the side, and this shows you like which ones are the rarest. You can click on all the attributes. You can scroll down here, and if you get lower and lower, you can see the numbers dropping. So for example, Blossom, these only 59 of them have this Blossom right here. Of course, these are buy nows, right? So these are all the Blossom ones that I can buy right now. I can unclick that right there, right? So that's the way it works right here. But I'm liking this one. I've had my eye on this one for a bit. Let's hit this one. You go right here, you hit buy now. Now this connects to the wallet right here. That's good. Once your wallet pops up, you have to sign it right there. Boom. That's good. You can see that it was that easy. Now, there's hardly any fees on this one. It was really cheap. That's good. I can confirm that right there. Bing. And this is going to be in my collection right in front of your face, everybody. Here we go. You can see that that there's gas fees right here for about 48. Okay, so it differentiates depending on the project and how like how basically popular it is or how many people are buying it at the time. And right here, it's just like about 291 is the total. So I just hit confirm on that. And then there we go. It's processed. It's doing it right now. You can see it's processing right to my account. This is a beautiful NFT. I'm going to really enjoy this one. This is going to be awesome. And I just wait for it just a sec as it processes. It only takes a second or two to really go through, right? So, and I think this is actually really cool. This kind of project is going up on the charts. So if you jump in at this point and then maybe you sell it in a little bit, that could be a good option for you as well. If you want to make some, some gains, right? That's how you do it. But you have to be really careful on the OpenSea because, it's a bit of the Wild West. It's going to actually projects they launch and then they go up really fast or they drop down like really quickly as well. So if you're in it for collecting, that's the best way, of course. But if you're in it for flipping, and making a whole bunch of profits or gains, then of course, that's what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to like make sure you watch the charts really closely. And you can see right here, there it is. If I go to my profile right here, this is where it will show up in just a sec. As soon as I'm actually done, it takes a minute or two to sometimes get into your account, but that's just the way it works, right? It'll show up right down below. There it is right there. It just showed up. Now I can click in and look at this beautiful NFT. Okay, I can look at price history. I can look at how it compares to others. Okay, so let's just see, for example, blue long hair. This is cool. If I click on that, watch, it takes me back to the project page, shows me everybody that has that hair. That's pretty incredible, right? If I go back right here, I can look at like who's got a red background. It shows me all the NFTs in that collection have a red background if I want to really focus on those. And then I go back like this. It also shows me price history of the thing. It shows me listings. It shows if I go down here, it shows who's owned it before and who had it. So you can see a month ago, and then it's been transferred. It got sold by somebody here, and then here it goes to me. I got it right here. So now this is it, right? And then you can just click back on that little button there. It'll take you right back to the project page, and you can watch the activity. If you look down below here, you can see that a minute ago, this was purchased by me. So that's really easy to do. And if you go back to the stats up here, you can actually look and see in the last 24 hours that this project is doing pretty good. Down here, if we go to the last 24 hours right here, okay, here we go. Official Sakura, it's up 10,000% in the last hour. So that probably is a good purchase, I would think. Anyway, that's about it, everybody. I hope you liked the video. I'll just put this right here. I'll remove that. We'll go back here. We'll share my old screen again and just do a quick recap for you. There we go. So this is how you buy NFTs on the OpenSea. Pretty simple process, everybody. Right here, OpenSea, MetaMask, Newton. Those are the three accounts you want. There's an OpenSea account. There's MetaMask, right? There's Newton. You want to get your MetaMask first on a mobile device. You want to get an OpenSea account and then connect your wallet. Then you want to go, like there's connecting your wallet. Then you want to go to Newton, get an account there. You can use the referral link. You get your $25, no problem. And then you buy your Ethereum on Newton and send it over. Anyway, I hope you guys liked the video. If you do, hit subscribe, hit like. That would be great. We'll see you in the next video, and happy OpenSea collecting.